Houston is a town full of wannabes, but there's only one Naya P, baby.
When the odds are stacked against me, I like to prove people wrong.
I like to keep the peace in my life until you cross me.
They underestimate the quiet ones, but there's always something up my sleeve.
I may be the new girl on the scene, but don't get this twisted.
Everyone always tries to come for you when you're on top, but I'm not moving.
This is my little man. His name is Anthony. Say what's up.
Hi.
Anyways, that's my little man. He's really crazy. He's a really good boy. You know, straight A student. This is my little girl. Her name is Duchess. So as you can see, I'm a family girl. And after that, you carefully remove the pegs from the plastic frame if needed. I guess you already done it. Oh, this is right here. You're supposed to remove it from here.
Where's the other pig?
What's this for? I'm confused.
That's the girls, Mama.
And where it go?
One of them goes in the car. Which car you want?
Oh, it go in the car? Oh, you ready for this game of life?
Yeah, I'm ready for this game of life. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat you though.
Sweet. No, you're not.
No, you
Come
ain't.
on, man.
No, you ain't, Mama.
Man, please,
Oh, you
man.
wanna
I
go
know.
there, Mama?
Man, I'm gonna get a college degree, you feel me? I'm gonna go on and be like I want an entrepreneur, like probably like a film director or something. You know what I mean?
Mama, I'm gonna have more money than you because I'm gonna start my career path.
Oh yeah, so what you gonna buy me?
I'll buy you a house.
And what else? Can I get some like a Lamborghini?
A cruise ship?
Oh yeah, buy me one of those so I
A
can
jet? A jet? A cruise ship? A Lamborghini? A Bugatti? Something.
Okay. Let's go over here and play this game then.
Pulled up to the church, but I got so nervous, had to back it on up, couldn't make it to the service. Grabbed all the cash underneath my mattress, got a real good feeling, something bad about to happen.
Hey, honey.
How are you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Hugs. So I invited London over to talk and just try to see if we can just rebuild our relationship. I know here I go again trying to make amends with somebody again, so hopefully this time it goes the way I would like it to go, which is peacefully. So how was work?
It was good. You got a Kit Kat?
Yes, this is Mitten.
Oh, poor thing. Oh.
He's okay.
Well, he looks
He's
adorable.
just a little scared.
He
Thank
looks
you.
adorable. Erica invites me over to try and rekindle our friendship, or whatever you wanted to call it, whatever it was. But I really don't have expectations. I'm going in here with an open mind, but at the same time, part is closed. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm really I'm in love with my kitten.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I love Sebastian.
That's cool.
So, what's going on?
Nothing much. I just wanted to talk to you just to see what happened to us. I just want to see what's going on. I just want to know what's going on. Like, what happened to us? We used to be so tight, so together, and now we're just like.
I mean, it's really not that complicated to me. I mean, I just stopped hanging out with you because you really were associating with Chris, and just.
That has nothing to do with nothing, because I didn't know there was a tally count on how many friends I could or couldn't have. Last time I checked, I was grown and I can be friends who I want to and stay friends with who I want to. But Chris is a good individual, you know. Despite everything that happens, he still has a good heart and everything. And you know, Lavelle reached out to you and everything.
Who? No. Lavelle didn't reach out to me.
What you mean?
Lavelle, that's Chris's boyfriend. No, Lavelle don't reach out to me. I don't know why it is everybody assumes that I know this person. I don't know this person. Nobody have my number. Chris doesn't even have my phone number, let alone his boyfriend have my phone number. So I don't know how he would reach out to me.
So nothing co-inspired between the two of you.
And that's just why I will not hang out with him. I will not talk to him because he is still on this trip. No, I don't know his boyfriend.
Now, Chris told me that Lavelle reached out to him. So somebody lying. And I'm going to figure out who it is. I talked to Chris and he told me him and Lavelle broke up because of everything that went down on last season and because he reached out to you and all of that. So
no, what Chris needs to learn to do is he needs to learn to take ownership. If there's anything going on with him and Lavelle, that's their issue and that's them. I have nothing to do with any of that. Me, I am happily dating someone. I have been for a while. I'm happy. I don't have any problem to reach out to Lavelle, to Chris, any of them. Whatever's going on between them is between them. This man really has an illness. Chris is still yet talking about how me and his boyfriend Lavelle have this romance going on between us, or how he's contacted me. I don't understand it.
okay, well, can we just put their business to the side and just focus on us and just get back to where we used to be?
Yeah, I'm open to rekindling and, you know, moving forward and all that. That's just why I distanced myself. So, okay. I mean, yeah, we can squash all that.
I would love that.
Try to do, you know, start from where we were. I mean, granted, I have a lot to say about Erica, but as we sit down and as we begin talking, I do realize there is a person in there that I do miss, and I do miss hanging out with her and going out and having our fun times that we typically do. So, you know, I'm happy that we were able to sit down and be adults, unlike everyone else, and actually come to an agreement and both agree that we were both wrong in certain aspects of the friendship. Well, maybe I'm gonna have a couple more sessions, so maybe after that, you know, maybe you want to meet out at Montrose or something later on tonight.
Sure.
And we'll have a drink, toast
yes.
our rekindled friendship.
A drink or two or three or four.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let me get out of here. I will see you later, honey.
Okay, honey. Let me let you out.
Thank you. Bye, Mittens.
Mittens, say bye.
Mittens done that. All right, y'all.
Bye,
I'll see you
honey.
later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm no ride on you, baby, on you, lady, all night. I'm gonna take care of your body. I'll be gentle, don't just scream.
So here I am. I'm waiting for Lavelle, and I'm waiting. And I'm still waiting. Honestly, I'm tired of waiting. This was it. This was his last chance to show me that this was where he wanted to be. I mean, I love him with all of my soul. Action speaks louder than words. He didn't show up. And I guess that's fine. I'm gonna be over it.
Have your mercy. Oh, loving him religiously. I should be praying for better things instead of praying for a man who don't give a fuck about me. Oh, sometimes they do come back, and sometimes they don't.
Hey, how are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
After talking to Erica a little bit, she let me know that I got a bad impression, well, first impression of Shay. So she went ahead and gave me her number, and I went ahead and gave her a call and talked to her and said I'd like to meet up with her. So I'm on my way to her house, see what she's really about, and see if my first thought was right about her, or see if it was twisted by Tanaya and Ashton the way they felt about her.
So, London's coming to talk to me. I'm pretty cool with that. You know, I really didn't know him. I thought he was really cool with Tanaya and Ashton, but I'm not sure how this is gonna go. So I'm just open to it, and I'm gonna have a glass of wine on this one. So how you been?
Lord, I'm good. I'm not coming here for me. I'm coming here to see how you doing.
I'm alright. You know, just kind of mad things got hit with how it did.
Yeah, they went there. What's going on? What happened?
I don't know. I just was tired of it. Like, tired of her trying to, like, make it seem like it ain't nothing. Like, you know, this was our friendship that we talking about. It hurts my feelings because you basically disowned me. Like, I was like, nobody. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, I see you coming in with Ashton. Like, okay, why can't we all be cordial? I ain't had nothing against Ashton.
I understand where Shay's coming from. You know, she's more upset that Tanaya just kind of dropped her to be friends with Ashton, which I don't understand that myself. It's why can't you be friends with both of them? And Tanaya, we started off very rocky, but I mean, we kind of clicked a little bit, but I'm just starting to see a different side of her. She's just really not.
So after that event yesterday, how you feeling?
I don't condone that at all. I feel like she was.
How do you feel I did? Was I wrong?
Now, I do believe that you did provoke the situation. You didn't help the situation. But I get it, though. It's like, if you just, I get it. Like, why I get it. You were hurt. It wasn't coming from a place of you were trying to actually put her down as a person. And that's the difference that I feel that you and Tanaya have. I feel like Tanaya is an actual, she's a malicious person.
Bitch.
Yeah, she's a malicious person. I'm not gonna say that. But she does stuff to hurt people. I feel like you did that because you were hurt, not to hurt her intentionally. So, I mean, but that's me. I don't want that to come in between you two. I think that you guys should definitely sit down because
so
you're
not feeling her.
I don't have beef with her, but I'm gonna distance myself from her. You know, after this whole fight and everything with Tanaya, her being so crunk and me realizing that she might be a lost cause, I don't really know how much putting up with her I can do. So I'm gonna distance myself a little bit from her. Not necessarily stop being her friend, but just, you know, distance myself a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna distance myself because she's just on another level. But I feel like y'all should still sit down and squash this, just so there's no awkwardness. I'm trying to get something
together for me.
I will, yeah. I'll talk to her and see, you know. I mean, because I want to get a trip together, get something together for all of us, and I don't want it to be all this drama. It just seems, now you know me and Chris don't click, so I'm not going to be inviting him on the trip. But I think like me, you, Ashton, Tanaya, Erica.
And Chris just going to be like not on the trip. But
this is
even though he's my friend, and I know my friend, you know what I mean? I can still invite my friend and keep him, you know, savvy.
We'll one step at a time. One step at a time. Girl, we cool now, but don't push it. I don't want to be involved with Chris in any of his chaos that he has going on.
But I don't really know you much, so what you about? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I heard about you.
Now you can't believe everything you heard.
I know, that's why I'm happy you came, so we can talk.
I mean, what have you heard?
Don't worry about all that. I just need to know what you.
Okay, well, tell me this. Who have you heard it from?
Don't worry about all that.
You have to tell me who you heard it from, because then I know what you heard. I know you came with Chris, so I know I'm assuming that's somebody.
I've seen Erica.
You've seen her? What do you mean?
Don't worry about all that. See, you worry about the wrong things. I asked you, babe, what you about? Like, tell me about you.
I'm not really into all that mess that everybody else is into. I know Chris, he started some drama with me and him about his boyfriend or whatever.
Who, this Lavelle character?
That's what I call him, but I'm like, supposedly me and him had a thing. I can't tell you what the man looked like, but I didn't slept with him, I guess everybody's saying, so.
And I know you know your body count.
Oh, I do.
Yes,
I know my body count.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So
are you single or are you?
I'm dating somebody. We're off and on. You know, that gets complicated, child. We've been dating for about 2 years.
Me and my woman 2 years.
That's good. You're a lesbian?
I sure am.
I did not know that.
Loving it.
I did not know
Yes, baby. Yeah, I have a woman of 2 years.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and I cannot wait to
might have
get
to
off.
Hey, baby.
I get this text from Lavelle, and I feel like this is lie number 2 that Chris has told me. Hey Erica, this is Lavelle. I just thought I would come clean and let you know that I never told Chris that I slept with London. I only mentioned that I knew of him and Chris took upon himself to bash London. Could you please tell London I am sorry?
Hey, girl.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. What's going on? I'm at Shay's house.
Oh, you're at Shay's house? Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Shay.
Hey, Erica.
What's going, girl?
I'm good, girl.
Y'all so stupid.
That's what's up. London, I have a text I'd like to read you, and it's from Lavelle.
Next time on the season finale of The Inner Circle, Houston. How do you see why I don't want to deal with oh my God.
So it's not Chris's fault.
It is Chris's fault.
I don't know. I don't give a damn. I'm just like, you know what, bitch? Yes, I was being messy and what was
I love loyalty in my friends, truthfulness, honesty, and you're not showing that.
For more information on The Inner Circle Houston, see the description.